People say music can bring you closer to God, and Sofia Falkovitch is confident this is true. It's why she trained as a cantor or hazan. She lives in Paris, but she's frequently on the move, visiting synagogues to help lead prayers. Today, she's visiting the Jewish community in Freiburg in Germany. She knew she wanted to be a cantor at a young age.
The music, the voices in the synagogue, the voices of the cantors spoke right to my soul. I felt part of it. I had a vision of developing the liturgy myself.
Interpreting prayer as a woman. For Orthodox Jews, this amounts to a revolution. Traditionally, a hazan, the Hebrew word for cantor, has always been a man.
Baruch atah Adonai.
Sofia Falkovitch would like to see more women taking on the role. She herself comes from an artistic Russian family and is very much a citizen of the world. She grew up in Berlin and trained as a cantor in Jerusalem. She's never let tradition stand in her way.
We are all born with certain talents, and it's up to us to use them. Every cantor has a personal style and should follow their own personal path.
Women are not usually allowed to lead songful prayer in Orthodox Jewish communities, such as this one in Freiburg. Moshe Hayun is cantor here and says that according to the Torah, the role of women is to look after the family and that they don't need to pray as often as men, let alone serve as a cantor.
Women sing very nicely, but their voices might stop the men from concentrating when they pray. They'll be distracted by the loveliness of the voice, or they'll look at the woman, and they might have thoughts that have nothing to do with prayer.
Irina Katz is a member of the board of the Freiburg Jewish community. She was the one who invited Sofia Falkovitch. The last time she visited, she only gave a concert. This time, she's here as a cantor, but the service is for women only. For once, the women are not required to sit behind a wall or curtain, as is usual in an Orthodox synagogue. They can sit at the front, in the seats normally reserved for men.
What I hope is that the women truly understand the prayer. That's not always the case. And maybe later, when we repeat the prayer, they'll be able to concentrate on the sacred text, the Torah, the Bible. That's the main purpose of these prayers, which we're holding like this for the first time.
Prayers for women are nothing unusual in liberal Jewish communities, which also permit Sofia Falkovitch to serve as cantor at services attended by men.
These days it should be normal. A woman is allowed to be a lawyer or a teacher. It's no longer an issue. Religion is the last realm where there is still a reluctance to open up to women and allow them in.
But Sofia Falkovitch gets more and more invitations to serve as a guest cantor. Ideally, she'd like to be offered a permanent job somewhere.
It would be nice if I didn't always have to defend myself and discuss if it should be allowed or not, and I could just sing.
Step by step, Sofia Falkovitch is hoping to change Orthodox Jewish tradition and perform the role she sees as her vocation.